Hey everybody, and welcome once again. I am Rebel with the Adventures of RockIt and Rebel, and today we're going to continue with why 97% of businesses fail. If you remember from the first video, what I talked about was the numbers you have to know so you know what to do in your business to move yourself forward. In the second video, I talked about traffic you own versus traffic you control, and the true value of a lead and the asset that you're building. Today, we're going to find out why it is that even if people know those numbers, they continue to fail. So if you remember, we set our budget at $500. Leads were 200 times 3, or excuse me, 0.03 equals 6 sales. So let's just say, for instance, that we bring that down to average. The average person in any network marketing or affiliate business online makes about 50 bucks per sale. So you multiply that times your 6 sales, and what you get is $300. This is another sticking point, see, because you got your $300, but your budget was $5. See, remember I was talking about numbers, how the plan never survives contact with the enemy, and nothing ever works out the way it's planned, and so on. This is pretty much a perfect world using paid advertising. Everybody buys, everything's cool. But here's the thing, is you had 6 sales, okay? Out of that 100 people, you have 94 people who didn't do anything. You might as well call that 94%. Now, a lot of people use 97, but that's good enough, okay? What happens to those 94 people? Well, if you have not been following what we talked about in our last video, and you don't understand the value of the asset you're building when it comes to your list of customers, then those people just go away and you never make money from them, and eventually you crash and burn because you cannot afford to spend $500 every month and only make $300. It just is not going to work. So what do? Well, all these people, if you sent them to an opt-in page, okay, they got on your email list, and they are now traffic that you control. But even more, these are not just customers. They're not just a list. These are the people that you serve. See, I got this theory about why on earth most people continue to make the same mistakes. They fail at marketing because what do? They look at people like they're cattle or something. You know, they drive traffic. And I realize these are the terms, and I still use them, is because I haven't been able to change it. So, but when I think of driving traffic, I think of the guys building the pyramids. You know, you got the dude with the helmet and the vest, and he's just like, you know, he's whipping them, so they drag these huge rocks into place. That's driving traffic. And what they do when they get there, they want to convert them. Like, okay, this person is a Jew, and now you want to make him a Christian. Or a Christian, you want to make him a Muslim, or whatever. So it's like, first you got to drive people, then you want to convert them. And to me, it's a sad way of looking at things. Instead, you want to look at, these are the people I serve. This is a pool of people I could serve. The people who buy are the people I am serving. That means I've done my job. I'm effective at showing them how I can solve their challenges with the stuff that I have. And the people that are on my list, my pool of potential customers, are really the people I have not served to the extent that they see how they're going to get far more than their money's worth by dealing with me and becoming my customers. Okay? A little side note. Anyway, now you got 94 people that didn't buy, and it goes back to that gold rush analogy where everybody and their brother was looking for gold, and whether they found gold or not, the person that was selling them, the mule, the equipment, the shovels, the picks, those are the people that consistently made money, whether or not the people that were actually looking for the gold made money. So you have this 94 people, and they're now on your email list, okay, and what you do is you continue to provide value to them with your email, and you tell them about more things. Well, is another thing that I'm trying to get away from is the funnel. Okay, they come out and they're buyers, right? Leads, prospects, and so on. Well, what happens if this person, let's say you got, and we're using these easy numbers, $10. You got a product that they can buy for $10 that shows them how they can do something, how they can use it to solve one of their challenges. Say, well, that's great. And they buy, and then you have what's called an upsell. Actually, I made that $50. I was going to make it 100. Let's make it 100. I like the tens because they're really easy to talk about. And then we'll make this one 1,000. Okay? And you have just this one guy. One guy that goes through your funnel, and he sees how at each step you can provide more value than his money. You're going to allow him to solve the challenges that he has and allow him to make more money. He's awesome. He's squared away. Here's what he spent. Is $1,110. Okay? Now if you take this number and you add it to this number and then compare it to this number, you're making money. You see? But it's only because you can continue to provide value to this person and you're actually providing them with things that will help them in their business, whether they get into your thing or not. See, I kind of got an advantage here. My entire business is based upon assisting small business owners into getting more customers and making more money, whether they're online or off. As a matter of fact, just yesterday we were down there at the cookout. The Reno, the Nugget every year holds a barbecue cook-off. And we talked to some cool people, and we found these people that aren't even online. You know, just selling stuff at these get-togethers, fairs, events, whatever you want to call them, and that's what they do. So what we do is we show them how to do all this other stuff. This is a different kind of thing. We bring them straight to the email instead of going through all this, which is the purely online way. Anyway, it's critical that you understand that you have more to offer these people, and you have that in your funnel so you can continue to assist them. And you know what? Some people will not become your customers, and that's okay. Because every day you're doing the thing and you're helping out the people that you can. And with that mindset and this kind of setup, you'll become one of the 3%. One of the 3% that's destined to succeed no matter what. Okay? Now, I am Rebel with the Adventures of RockIt and Rebel. Please look us up on Facebook if you haven't yet. And tune in to the next video. I'm going to continue on this series and assisting you to do what it takes to make more money in your business, regardless of what it is. And I'll see you on the next video. Have a good one.